Hello, viewers. Lord Bob at your assistance. Thanks for tuning in and following. This is my personal diary of the effects that lockdown may have over time, or not, as the case may be. It's meant to be a bit of fun, more so to give me something to do. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and enjoy the following motion picture. Stay safe, everyone. Morning, day 15. Did not want to get out of bed this morning. However, wasn't drinking last night, so at least I don't feel hungover today, which is good. Feel, I won't say fresh, because I'm still a bit tired. I only just got up, but yeah, feel pretty good. The news with me. Welcome to your daily news update with me, Lord Bath, bringing you the most up-to-date and pressing matters of the day. Today is Wednesday, the 8th of April. 2020, of course, in the midst of all this COVID-19 business. Most up-to-date story of the day is, of course, old Bozza, Boris Johnson himself, still in intensive care. Reports have, though, that he is not needing full-on ventilators, just a bit of oxygen. Get well soon, Bozza. We're all rooting for you. Next on the news today is Wuhan has partially lifted its lockdown. Well done, Wuhan. You've got through it. Fuck the rest of the world. Well done. Good on you. Glad you're feeling better. And we'll move on to travel. The roads are quiet, funnily enough. If you happen to need to go anywhere in an emergency, you should find that pretty easy to get to. And lastly on the news today is the weather. And as you can see behind me, the weather is looking pretty good. Forecast for the day, pretty good. Thank you. That's the end of the news. Roger, I've had enough of this. I should be on danger pay here, still coming into work, doing all this shit for your bloody filming. What do you mean we're still on camera? Okay, taking a walk with Lord Bob. God, you're some lucky people, aren't you? Being able to join me on these lovely walks. Taking a bit of a different route today, as I'm doing a dutiful service to a friend of mine, Spaghetti. It's like gold dust these days, this stuff. I should be charging him £100 per strand. Don't worry, I'll make sure all social distance measures are in place when we do the handover of this highly sought after product. Yeah, following on from yesterday's walk and obviously bringing up the unsung heroes, the first one of which was obviously Mark that I mentioned yesterday. Big shout out to another friend of mine, Paul Cox, who delivers milk. Another very important service at the moment. I know a lot more people are using that service, and on the basis that I know that he has underlying health conditions, he is literally risking his life to bring you that white stuff, milk. So big shout out to him. I hope you're all managing to get at least a little bit of exercise. I enjoy these especially because I live in a flat, so I haven't got a garden, so I don't have that outdoor space to relax in. So I do especially enjoy these little walks out. But, okay, speak to you all later. Hi, we're on to the an audience with Lord Bob. I've got a couple of questions to get through today. First one's coming from a Mr. Rob Elms. Firstly, wants to know, on my walks, have I noticed any environmental benefits? Well, the answer to that question is I wouldn't say benefits. If anything, it's been trashed more because every man and his dog now decides they want to be a fitness freak. living where I live as well, where I can see lots of people. You see people that probably wouldn't even have left their house before, but now because they've been told to stop in, they want to take 4 to 5 walks a day, go over the grass, you know, take the dogs out loads. I mean, the dogs look well happy. They've probably never been walked so much. But I think if there were any proper environmental benefits, that would take quite some time to come to light. However, personally, not sure it will, because for there to be any benefit, we'd have to admit that human beings have any significance in this universe, and let's face it, we don't. We're just like a speck of dust in the grand scheme of things. Hope that answers that one for you, Rob. And on to Rob's second question about the bottom half of my body. I think by this point you would have already watched the news and saw, yes, indeed, I am not naked from the waist down, much to your disappointment, I'm sure. Thank you. Next couple of questions come from a Mr. Cy Trevitt again. He wants to know, how does a keep off the grass sign get there? Well, so I happen to know this one. There are a band of very highly trained pixies around the country. I know it sounds stupid, but it's not. They're kept undercover because they get abused if they're found out. A bit like child labour, they'll just be set to work on all sorts of crap. But rest assured, they are there and they're doing a great job because they get it into that grass without even touching a blade. I hope that answers that one. And his next question, and also the final question of the day, is who picks up blind dogs' dog shit? Got to admit, you got me on that one. Ain't got a fucking clue. Good one. Okay, I'll see you all again tomorrow. Okay, let's make sure you see me. Yeah, okay, summary of the day then. Again, feeling pretty good. Probably better today, actually. I had a bit of an epiphany last night. While I was stone cold sober, which is quite worrying. You don't normally have epiphanies in such states. But I'm actually starting to enjoy lockdown. Not because of the solitary aspect of it, just because now I've got over the first couple of weeks of wondering what's happening, what I'm meant to do each day. I've realised that it's just time to slow down. You don't have to do anything each day. I don't feel any pressure to go and be anywhere, to do anything, to please anyone, to do anything. I think it's important to make sure that you still get up and follow a certain routine so you don't become some sort of vegetable. But I think all in all, it's a great feeling, you know, just to feel like I can just do what I want. I'm under no pressure to do anything, and just have a little reflection time and watch TV, do whatever you want to do. Yeah, so quite enjoying it now. Anyway, that's the end of the day. I will see you all again tomorrow. Stay safe, everyone. Love you all.